got it back and I tell her say goodbye. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, they ask me how I do it.
Yo guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to do what you saw in the intro. So, what you're gonna need for this is your clip. This is my clip. I'll leave it in the description. And then your song, I'm using Cash Out by Rarin. It's a really good song. So pretty much what you want to do is put a marker on your beat drop. So mine is right here. And also put a marker on a point where you want to build up the start. So right here,
Say goodbye, yeah.
when he says goodbye, I'm gonna put one right here. Just
Bye, yeah.
and that's perfect. So I got that set, and now you're gonna want to sync it up. So mine, I have the numbers starting right on the beat drop, and I'm just going to cut the clip, Control B right there, and then right here I'm going to go on to where I want it to start and cut it from the back, and I'm just gonna kind of drag it to a point where I want it to kind of start. So right where this wall kind of finishes the edit, I'm gonna start it right there, and you see there's a little bit empty space there, but we're gonna fix that by using slow motion. So now we can just drag this out, and now you want to cut it on where you want it to start, and now just drag this part up. And yeah, so now you're going to press Control R on this part and right click and press Retime Curve, and you want to zoom in and click click this little drop down here and click Retime Speed and unclick Retime Frame. And now what you're going to do is go to the end and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames back and add a speed point. And I'm going to go to quarter res so it doesn't crash. And then you're going to want to go over here and go down to the retime speed part, and just drag this down to 15%, around there. And then you're going to go to the part with the 5 frames, and you're just going to drag that up all the way to 300. And now you're going to put your playhead over the beat drop and click this little circle here and just drag it back so it perfectly lines up with the beat drop. And so now we have to do the velocity. So that's it for the pre-velocity, but now we're going to do the velocity for this part. So open retime controls and retime curve again, and just click retime speed, unclick retime firm again, and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 frames forward. Add a speed point, drag this part up all the way to 300, and drag this part down to around 30-40%. And now you want to click this little circle and click this part right here. This will make it curve and be like and just be more smooth. And as you can see, it's choppy. So now you want to click on this and go down to retime and scaling and click optical flow, smoother, and enhance better. This will make it really smooth. And you do the same for the on kill effect. So there. And the optical flow can make it a little laggy, but it will eventually settle down. And now you just want to drag this part back down, and that's it for the And now in the description, I'm going to leave one of the shockwave. It's going to be blue, but if you want to change the color, you just go to the color tab and change the hue, so like 20 makes it like pink and everything. But this is going to be time remapped already, but it's not going to be the same length as yours. So I recommend only making yours the max length of a 1 second build up. So that would be over here. So what you want to do to change that is just, for most people, it'll probably just be around the same speed as me. So you just adjust it to what you need, and you can do that by going to retime curve and like dragging this up and down just to make it a little bit exact. But don't do anything over 1 second, so that it'll look really bad. And if it looks blurry or choppy, make it optical flow. So that's that, and now I'm going to drag this out of the way for now, and I'm just going to drag this up, and I'm going to make a skin glow. Just a quick one. It's just going to be a circle. It's going to be in the middle of the screen. I'm going to make it around the same length of my skin, and my skin stays pretty much in the same space the whole time. So I'm just going to make it around there, and I'm going to make the softness 5. Like, once you do that, then you're also just going to come over here, right click, add alpha output, and connect the blue square to the blue circle. I'll do that, and now you're going to want to search up edge colorize, drag that onto the thing. That'll be pretty much a skin glow, and now you just want to go over here, change the color, and I'm going to do mine to blue because my shockwave is blue. And once you do that, I changed everything to pink because I thought that looked better, so I changed this all to pink. And you just change the color, and it'll look a bit funky and weird, but it'll look better once when we do some other stuff, and you can't even see it with the shockwave effect. So once you do that, now you're gonna want to go to the bottom layer and where just the base is, and just change the opacity like something like 15. And now what you want to do is go to the shockwave and keyframe the position. So keyframe it at the very first frame, and you don't have to be very exact with this, but try to make sure it's like just stays on your character's back and it does not move around too much. And if you want to get to the thing where I can like just move it around like this, you just have to click this little box down here, and that looks pretty good. And so now what you're going to do is now you're going to want to add in a beat shake to open this up. So but I'm gonna leave this in a project file. It's just going to be called tilt impact. It's a beat shake and an impact, but you're going to want to search, once you drag this onto the beginning, you're going to search up radial blur. This is what a lot of good editors use. It's like kind of like a spin circle looking effect. Make it 700, keyframe at the beginning, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just drag it down. And now what you want to do is drag on a pre-shake. So I'll drag on my pre-shake. That's pretty much it for the build-up effect. Now what you want to do is go to on the kill, and you just want to drag on the hard tilt impact, the 150 saturation on kill, fade out towards the back, drag on a flicker, and then that'll make it look really good. And now the last part is sound effects. This is optional. I mean, you should always have sound effects, but if you don't want them, you don't have to use them. But I'm gonna drag on some, and so I'm just gonna drag this one on, sound 7, for when we go into the build up. I'll make it -8 volume, and then that's good. And now I'm going to add this, and I'm gonna drag on this God build up sound effect. It's a good one, and I'm just gonna sync this up right here, the beat. And I'm just gonna make this fade out because it's really loud at the end. So right here, I'm gonna make it fade out. And so now I'm going to add a high quality pump sound effect, and then last but not least, I'm going to drag on another sound 7. And yeah, that's about it for the tutorial, guys. I know this one wasn't as good. I'm struggling with ideas. I don't have any more ideas for tutorials. So please, if you have a good idea, leave it down below. I really need them. And so yeah, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 10K before the end of the year. And yeah, peace.